Coming up, we'll tell you what we know about a weekend motorcycle crash in Sioux Falls that sent 2 people to the hospital.
The 80th annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is in the books. We take a literary look at the rally and hear what bikers can tell us about one of life's most vexing questions. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Sioux Falls police are investigating a weekend motorcycle crash that sent 2 people to the hospital. The crash happened just after 8 o'clock Saturday night near 16th and Ebenezer, west of Interstate 29.
Police say 2 people were on the motorcycle when it left the road. They say one of the bikers has life-threatening injuries. Police say charges may be pending in the case. Authorities have arrested a 29-year-old Iowa man on suspicion of murder in connection with a body found last month in a lake. The Palo Alto County Sheriff's Office said Alan Schwitter of Emmitsburg, Iowa, was arrested Friday night on suspicion of first-degree murder in connection with a body found on July 22nd in Virgin Lake near Ruthven, Iowa. Authorities identified the victim as 27-year-old Roland Bontrager of Washington, Iowa. The cause of his death was not released. The sheriff's office said Schwitter was arrested after 2 homes and 3 vehicles were searched in Emmitsburg as part of the investigation. Schwitter is being held on $1 million bond. Turning to weather now, this week is starting off a little calmer than last week. Yeah, let's get a check on the weather with meteorologist Brian KARSTENS.
Indeed it is. It is a quiet start to the day, and it looks like in the pattern coming up, warmer days, and eventually we're going to lead even to more hot weather for western South Dakota. Let's have a look at that, kind of the big picture, and all this heat across the west. It's moving our direction, and we are expecting temperatures at or above normal for much of the 7-day forecast. And now the next question will be, will we manage any rain in this pattern? And there will be some of that, but not as much as some of you would like, for sure. 84 our high today in Sioux Falls with a dry forecast. 85 in Aberdeen, 92 for Pierre, 93 Rapid City. That's a quick look at weather. More on the forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Brian. People in Mitchell are providing donations to help add some incentive for students to wear masks in school.
Community members created a fund that will be used to purchase prizes as a thank you to students who wear masks. Rosemary Menning is one of the people behind the idea.
We wanted to make sure that the school district was behind it, and he said to go ahead and start, and so we started coming up with some wording on how to do the incentives program so that people understood what it was for.
There is a PayPal account set up on the district's website for donations. The district superintendent says administrators and teachers will decide how the funds will be used in each grade level. The coronavirus didn't prevent walkers from lacing up their shoes to raise money for the American Heart Association Saturday.
Usually, the Eastern South Dakota Heart Walk is done as a group walk at Faywick Park in Sioux Falls. However, because of COVID-19, this year's event went virtual. Participants were invited to walk 1 to 3 miles, post pictures of their walks, and then donate to the American Heart Association.
This is our biggest fundraiser of the year typically, and it's one of the best ways that we fund our mission here in the state. It's very important, especially right now, that we keep dollars flowing to important science and research projects. We know that COVID-19 is affecting heart and stroke patients at a higher rate of complications. We also are seeing that individuals who survive coronavirus have long-term heart damage, and so we need to better understand that.
Heart Walk organizers set a goal of raising $150,000 for the event.
On Sunday, people gathered at the Veterans Memorial Park in North Sioux Falls for a dedication ceremony for a Rosie the Riveter Memorial Rose Garden.
They broke ground on the garden last fall, planted flowers in the spring, and installed signage up until a couple weeks ago.
The purpose of the garden is to bring attention and recognition to the people on the home front during World War II who came in and took over all the jobs that the men left when they went off to be soldiers and fight the war.
2 local living Rosies attended the event and were part of the ribbon cutting for the garden. If you would like to see it yourself, it is at Veterans Memorial Park near the Denny Sanford Premier Center.
The 80th annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is in the books, and thousands of bikers are leaving South Dakota following their week-long gathering in the Black Hills. They're taking many memories home with them, while while one author has put her rally reflections into a book.
Louise Lewis wrote The Meaning of Life According to Bikers by traveling to different motorcycle rallies like the one in Sturgis and asking bikers of all different walks of life one question: what is the meaning of life?
Now that the book is finished, she's taking it on what she calls a children's hospital donation tour, and her latest stop was Sioux Falls, where she donated $1,000 to Children's Miracle Network.
The book was born at the Children's Hospital where I used to volunteer. Christmas 2006, the hospital had asked for volunteers to help the children attend the annual Hog Chapter Toy Run. That day I had the honor of witnessing an interaction between a sick little boy and a biker dude, as the kids called their riders. Well, that moment was so touching that it brought me to tears. And as I'm wiping away my tears, I hear God say, "Your next book's on bikers."
Lewis, who's from California, says she's not a writer, but she grabbed a camera after that and started asking riders that question.
Children's Miracle Network received her second donation of her tour. Well, that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian KARSTENS.
All right, weather it is, and we see dry weather today, mostly sunny skies on Futurecast. And we are expecting here, for the most part, dry weather continues tonight, although there may be a couple of exceptions in central South Dakota. A weak system that may at least spark a couple of cells on radar by early tomorrow morning. Keep that idea out there. And then also, we're floating this possibility of some thunderstorms late in the day near Watertown. Brookings could come south towards Sioux Falls. And if that pans out, then we'll be upping our rain chance for Sioux Falls a little bit. This may be a little overdone, but at any rate, it's worth at least a 20% chance of thunderstorms around Sioux Falls. And we'll give that another look here later today, so make sure you check back in with our latest forecast. Otherwise, it looks dry into Wednesday, and that's going to be the rule here much of the time. We've got highs in the mid and upper 80s. Sioux Falls area through the end of the 7-day forecast. Aberdeen is also looking mainly dry. Just hard to find these fronts and any significant weather systems that could trigger rainfall for us. And a lot of 90s for Pierre and Rapid City, and especially in the west where the humidity levels will be especially low during the afternoon. We're going to run some days here with 10 and 20% humidity. So fire danger, yep, that'll probably be coming back as well. More details on the pattern here at KETTLELAND.com. Have yourself a great Monday.